they sit on the cabinets, they sit in the shelves because they're like, I don't know what to do with it. And me being a crafting kind of person, I've learned I love it because once you get some basic things in your cabinets, things that are clean, added it to your oils or adding your oils in, you can make so many things and pennies on the dollar. And then it's clean, and that's what we're here to talk about, swapping this for that. I told people when we were doing the lose weight class, I told everybody, like, don't think you've got to go out and clean your cabinets first thing, because that would cost you a fortune. I'm same way with your cleaners. Don't go home and throw everything you have out. Even though it might be a really good idea to do that, but it's not practical, and I know that. We all work hard for our money. So once you use things up, I want you to start thinking. I hope this class helps you think, okay, as I get rid of this, what can I replace it with? And so we'll probably have a bunch of these kind of classes, because if you look at the product list, there's too many things to go over. I can't even, we'd be here, you'd have to have a day class to cover it all, and then that would wear you out. So we'll do a couple of these, just so when you leave here, you'll be equipped to say, now I know what to do with that lemon, or now I know what to do with that lavender. The peppermint, peppermint's a good one. When you've got mice and things like that try to creep in the house in the wintertime, they don't like peppermint. They just don't. They don't like spicy, they don't like that. So it's a good something to spray, and it's safe, because then you're not having to worry about your kids or animals where when you're putting poisons out, or you're putting traps and you're catching them and sort of gross. So anyway, so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Swap this for that. Toxic. When you hear the word toxic, what do you think of? What's the first? Poison.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Do any of us want to take poison? No, we don't. But unfortunately, it is hidden in everything we do anymore. It used to be a thing growing up. When I was growing up, I don't feel like we had to worry about it as much, because most everything I ate was grown on the farm. We didn't get snack food left and right. It was a treat to get something sweet, And even then, a lot of our stuff was homemade. So, but now, you look at all the snack foods, you got the drive-thrus, you got everything. So everything, we've got toxins in our clean, people don't think about our cleaners, and there's just so many things. And you think, well, why does that matter? Well, this is a scary picture, right? Would you let your kids play with a snake, or would you want your kids around that? No, but, and I'm digressing a little bit here, but yet, what do we let our kids do? We let them drink poison every day, whether you think it or not. And if you get an app, it's called Yucca. It's Y-U-K-A. It looks like a carrot on there. You can put in like Coke or something. Just for instance, I can tell you on some of these drinks, a lot of times just in the dyes alone, there's things that make people that have asthma attacks. They make kids be hyperactive. What are they trying to give kids in school all the time now? ADHD medicine, or like, oh, your kids. But if you look at their diet, everything in all these things here are making them that way. And they say in, I think 2030, that half kids will be diabetic, which is scary, That was not something we worried about when I was small. Nobody had diabetes hardly. Nobody hardly had Alzheimer's. You had a few people that had cancer, but the numbers were just so much smaller. So what's the change? Not only is the toxins in our food, but it's in what we eat. So, we can choose healthy lifestyles and look like this guy, or we can keep letting the unhealthy things in. Same way here, we can choose nice healthy foods, or we can choose foods that, even though I love pizza, that make us not feel so good. So why make our own cleaners? Why make our own things? Just so we can have a cleaner and environment and save money. This is just a little bit of like what some people's cabinets, and I'd say a lot of you have a lot of these cleaners and things. And I changed the prices because inflation, you can't get all that stuff for this now. So let's say this is about $40 worth of stuff, where with this bottle of stuff right here, you can make a bottle for about $1.50. Now, of course, I'm not gonna fool you, this doesn't cost $1.50. I think it's $18. But it'll make about 12 bottles of cleaners that will more or less replace all of those. So when you look at it that way, and all you gotta do is mix either 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons, depending on what you're making, with water. And you just fill up. You can reuse some of your old bottles, but you can buy some nice glass bottles, you know, and have your own cleaner. So basically, this is a whole year's worth of cleaner if you make 1 bottle a month. Now, if you need more, you know, like I say, this is $18, but it'll make 12 bottles, you know, and it does all the things. And I'm going to show you what all it does, and it's pretty cool. So making your own cleaners greatly reduces harmful chemicals in your home, and making essential oil-based cleaners keep your planet and your pocketbook green. I like green in my pocketbook. Okay, everybody knows all of our cleaners have got stuff in it, you know, from fragrances to chemicals, and you're like, well, what does that really matter in the real world? Well, for one thing, it stresses the liver and the adrenals and causes disease. So a lot of times, and I found in reading and studying with doctors, a lot of times people can get your diet right and you're doing all the things right in your diet, but they can't lose weight. And they say a lot of it is the environmental, because when the environmental stuff that's coming into your body starts signaling the liver and adrenals, then even though your diet is doing the right things, you're still getting all these wrong signals. So it's still making your body hold the weight and your liver not function correctly. So that's very important, and a lot of people don't realize, you know, our skin is the biggest pore on our bodies, you know, and we're covered in pores basically. So when we're cleaning with chemicals, if we've got fragrances spraying in the air, plug-ins, we all like everything smelling good. That stuff we're taking in, we're breathing in, it's coming in our body.
I think they say 60% of what you put on your skin, it gets into your bloodstream.
And there again, I'm going to probably keep going back to the good old days. A lot of times we didn't have, like Mama didn't have a lot of these things back then. We just didn't. I think the smelliest thing we had was Pledge, and it smelled like lemon, and that was great, you know. So we didn't have a lot of fragrance things. It says, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, Americans generate 38 million tons of hazardous waste each year. What I thought was really crazy is the pollution inside our homes can be 2 to 5 times higher than the outdoors, just because of all the toxins in our house. And that's scary. I never thought, well, how can, you know, I just didn't think about our homes being that much worse than being outdoors. I mean, I know the great outdoors is great, but I thought, man, that's bad. And I guess where I look at it being bad is, at our age, we're sort of where we are, but a lot of you have got children and grandchildren. So, you know, I do a lot of this because let's start them off right. You know, if there's things we can clean up, let's clean it up for our families and stuff. Okay, good news. Multiple studies have shown that diffusing pure essential oils in the air immediately removes toxins and cleans up air. I think that says it right there. If you do nothing else, go home and start your diffuser, and you can start cleaning up your air, you know. So to me, that's great. Essential oils have antibacterial and antiseptic properties that make them excellent cleaners. So you know, lemon, you know, it's a cleaner for everything. On Guard, it purifies 99.9% of everything in there. Purify, they told me it really doesn't smell really good. So they said, get On Guard. They said it smells like stink bugs, but it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be a really good air purifier. So you probably want to mix it. They say Airex would be a good substitution for that.
Yeah, write down Airex.
Yeah.
Here, Sandra, would you hold this? I'm going to get Airex for everybody to smell.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that it's really good though at cleaning the air. So for me, I would probably put Purex or that Purify if I had it, and throw a few drops of Shinrin or something in with it, because Shinrin makes everything smell better. If you've not smelled it, I want you to smell it before you leave here, because Shinrin is the bomb. It's my new favorite. Yeah. Even though I keep calling it Roku instead of Yoku, it is my favorite. Okay, essential oils are, say, pesticides. So it's nice to have things that deter rodents, because none of us like mice or bugs, or and ants too. It's good at helping with ants. And I've actually done this in my house before. I put it out, and you find that you quit seeing the little critter stuff around. And so, yeah. Last year they did some grading around my house and disturbed So we had mice coming in, so I was peppermint spraying everything, and they finally just left, so they did not like that. Okay, some basic ingredients you need. So this is like a good science project here. It's sort of like my granny growing up, she had 2 or 3 things in her cabinet. She had Crisco, she had vanilla, and she had sugar. And she could create everything with those things. So same way here, with a lot of things, you got Castile soap. So you can fix your laundry detergent out of this, you can make hand soap out of this, you can do shampoo out of this. And this big old bottle is usually on Amazon about $22. But a lot of times you mix it with water and essential oil, so it'll actually go a long way. And you can get these little bottles and make your own foaming hand soap. This is the base. It's this, water, essential oil. So it's real easy, which I'm gonna show you some recipes, and we can share the slides if you get the recipes too. In the book, if any of you got 8.0, it's the best one so far, I think. It's got a bunch of recipes in it, because 9.0 took it out for some reason. Makes no sense whatsoever. They took out the live-in section. So that, vinegar, vinegar. A lot of times people don't like the smell of vinegar when you're doing cleaning. I seen a trick on TV. It said fill up like a quart jar, put your vinegar in it, slice up oranges, put rosemary, cinnamon, things in there, and let it sit for 2 weeks, and it'll sort of take away the vinegar smell. Then you can take that vinegar and add your essential oils or whatever, because it takes that vinegary smell out.
And if you just add a little bit, it's,
Yeah.
it's still gonna cleanse, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna smell
You
it
need a
as
little
much.
vinegar, a lot water.
Yes.
And that too. So it's really good. Baking soda. I love baking soda. I'm a crafter. I keep my baking soda. So you can do a lot of, instead of having Comet and your scrubby kind of stuff, I'll show you in a little bit. I'm gonna let some of you make some stuff.
I wish we had a toilet out here, because I would show you how to clean a toilet
Yeah.
with baking soda, tea tree, and I think it's vinegar. Yeah,
We've got a
but the
scrub
baking soda, and when you do the vinegar and tea tree, it bubbles up and it fizzes, and it just cleans it. You just get your brush, and it smells and looks so clean.
And I'm telling you, you can buy, because I like to say, I do crafts and I use baking soda, because I make a laundry booster, and it's one of the many things I use it in. But you can get boxes and boxes of this on Amazon for dirt cheap. I always look for the bulk and the cheapest bulk price, because it ain't really gonna go old. So, witch hazel. Witch hazel is good for skin products. I am too old to have adult acne still, but I still have spots every now and then. I made basically HD Clear, which if you hadn't ever used HD Clear, it's a great acne. I mean, y'all probably don't have it, so you might. You're young enough to. Not picking on you, but you're young. I get old people acne that I shouldn't get, but yeah, you're young too. So you're young. Don't leave you out. You're young too. Point out the young faces here, but tea tree, frankincense, lavender. I don't know. I'll get you. I think it might even be here, but. Oh my gosh, it's like on a day it dries it up, and the next day it's hardly even there. So it actually works good. So if you have teenagers, or if you have grandchildren, or people that have acne, even acne on their back, young guys especially, this time of year with football season, wearing shoulder pads and stuff, you can put, fix them up a concoction, spray it on their back, and that'll help them, because it's a little embarrassing. They're going through that age, and it's just, they want to look a little better and stuff. So got that. So why doTERRA oils? Yeah, this is the one thing that I probably preach as much as any, because people ask different things, what oil works for things, and I tell them, but I'm like, please do not buy it off of Amazon. And the reason being, people think all oils are the same, and they're not. I said, if you want to know the test, if it says, like peppermint, if it says you can't ingest it, it is not pure, because pure peppermint you should be able to ingest. And when you get from Amazon, it'll say, therapeutic grade, but it'll say not topical, unlike lavender, frankincense, peppermint, things that you should be able to take internally. So with doTERRA, not only do they tell you it's pure, they have third-party testing, so you know that there's people going behind them. That's part of why they are who they are, because when they started the company, they wanted a company that other people had to test their stuff for the purity. They didn't want to just say, oh yeah, won't you just trust me? They wanted somebody to back them up, so they pay for people to come and check on the stuff. And cost effective. Now, a lot of people say, well, oils are expensive, but are they? You think about it, like lemon, it's $15, but you got 250 drops in there. And it only takes anywhere from 5 to 15 drops depending on what you're making. So that's going to last you to make several things and stuff. And you can do so many things with lemons. I hope some of you, with the lemon, I hope y'all got these papers. I think for people starting out new, if this will tell you 101 ways to do stuff with lemon, peppermint, and lavender, and just some of the coolest stuff. And like I say, we're probably going to get on these sheets and make some stuff here in a minute. So, and too, if you're signed up on the LRP, you're getting points every month. And those points, as the longer you're there, the more you get. And so you can get those oils for free after a while because you're building up points and stuff. So you're like, I need some peppermint. Oh, I've got 100 points. I can get peppermint. I can get this and that. So you can start, and you can't do that at Walmart. You can't say, I bought 2 things of Tide. Can you give me $10 off my next Tide? No. But with doTERRA, you can do that. So that's sort of, if you want to think about it, eventually you get some of this stuff for free. And so if you're wondering what to do with some of these, this is some of the properties of the different oils. So, a lot of times it's what kind of smell do you want? Because most of the citrus oils are going to be antibacterial. So, this is the thing too. Be creative. Whatever you like, do. Lemon's good. Lemon and lime together is good. And then you can put these things in your water too. Like grapefruit's good for people trying to lose weight. Lemon for people trying to detox. So not only can you use it for cleaning, you can put it in your water and maybe help with some of this other stuff you're trying to do. And then here, if you want to go to a more excellent choice. So if you want the smellier choices, and we've done decided this was probably not, we'll put Arix in its place, but lemongrass is great. And the lemongrass not only is good to have as a cleaner in your stuff, but it's good for people with leg cramps, restless leg, don't have lower cholesterol, I think too.
Yep.
So in one little bottle, you're getting cleaner stuff, but you're getting medical stuff too. So peppermint's one of my favorites. It's just because it's good with headaches. It's good when you've got, if you're hot, to cool you down, hot flashes. If you're nauseous, if you've got indigestion, it's just for mice and ants and stuff like that. So it's one of my favorites. Okay, so with this in mind, think about what's in your world. And think about one thing that you could change in your world. So I know in everybody's world you've got something. So as we're going along, okay, and here's this cleaner I was talking about. It's makeup brush cleaner, toilet cleaner, 2 tablespoons in toilet soap and then scrub. So that's all you need on there. I would make a spray for that. Toy cleaner, dish soap, stovetop cleaner, trash can cleaner, floor cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner, laundry machine cleaner, garbage disposal tablets. Yes, you can make those too. Okay, all-purpose cleaner. Who here thinks they're terrible at do-it-yourself projects? Okay, Johnny, come on up. We're going to see how bad you are.
Okay, you're our guinea pig.
Okay. We're going to cut this in half because I don't think my bottles are that big, but okay. Oh, I might not do this at all. Too stronger than that.
You're getting it. There you
There
go.
we go. Okay. We're just going to use regular water because we're here. Can you go in the kitchen and get 2 cups of water?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to put her to doing that. So we're going to make an all-purpose cleaner. Miss Sue, I'm going to steal your bottle.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal your bottle
Yep.
and make this in. That'll be her prize for making it. So this is real simple. You're going to put 2 cups of water, half cup of vinegar, and 10 drops of lemon or any other citrus oil. We'll let her pick which oil she wants to do since she's making this. I guess I could be getting the vinegar while she's doing this. And 2, for some of you it's thinking, I don't really like making stuff. Make it a project that you do with your kids or your grandkids. Then that makes it a little fun. So, just get several of these recipes and say, guys, we're going to make cleaners today. Kids like making stuff, so they won't care. So, it's just fun.
Science project.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
There
Tell
you
them
go.
it's science, whatever you want, Okay. I'm going to let you put that in there.
You gotta say 2
Don't mess up, yeah.
I will do it now just because she's.
It's all right. It's Miss Sue's floor.
It's a wood floor, it's not carpet.
Hey, and these are natural cleaners, so it ain't gonna hurt them no way. Because actually, you're supposed to be able to use these on floors.
So 2 cups of water, right?
2 cups of water, and then we're gonna put a ½ cup of vinegar.
Concentrating, I'm concentrating.
You'll be, oh, It's gonna-
That's too full.
yeah, we don't need a bigger, let's just go to 1 cup. You're not gonna hurt nothing. Miss Sue, I warned you about,
How far down do you want me to go with it?
yeah, let's just go to 1 cup.
And you
Okay.
could even use less, what else are you gonna add to
Just
the
some
vinegar? I
Oh,
know, but,
then just oils. Yeah,
okay.
so- Okay, now just put the vinegar till it comes to about right there in there.
About right here?
Yeah. And then you'd be thinking about what essential oil, citrus that you wanna put in there.
Okay.
And you can mix a
Dee,
couple.
would you
If you
hold
want
this pen? I have to
orange
get
and
some
lemon
citrus
or
in this
lime.
I like those, those are good.
Yeah, me, that all sound good?
Yeah, that
Alright.
sounds good to me.
Uh,
Lemony, citrusy.
Yeah, and then we'll let everybody test it. And if you don't like it, it's her fault. No. Just kidding. There's lemon, wild orange.
Do you have them all up there?
I have, yeah.
You got the,
You have a lime, Ivan? Let me see if there's a lime. Here, I got it.
You
Okay.
got it?
Lemon, lime, and orange. I think it sounds like a good mix, so.
yeah, I like that. I use that wild.
So
one a lot.
put about, you need 10 total drops, so however you wanna make it.
Okay.
This will be your blend, Joni's blend. You can put stuff in plastic, it just does better in glass cause sometimes the oils will eat at it a little bit, but not really bad. You don't wanna drink your lemon water out of plastic cause it definitely can,
Eroded.
yeah, a little bit. But you can get by with plastic in the other. Glass is the best. Alrighty, I'm gonna let you put that on and shake it up and spray it and see how that works.
You want me to spray it anywhere?
Yeah, so spray it for me.
Okay.
And just shake it up. We'll see what it smells like, then we'll see if anybody wants to.
Turn it on here.
Yeah.
That's a string. Or is it just, oh, there's a spring. Okay.
See how it's turned out. I can smell that vinegar. Yeah.
I usually use less vinegar than what the
We'll
recipe
say
calls for.
less vinegar or.
And add
essential
more oil,
oils.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's throw
Yeah.
some more orange, let's throw some more orange in there. Throw a little more.
Yeah.
But some people, well, the vinegar's good at, like I say, cleaning the air. I mean, if
I
you're
use
wanting
that a lot.
stuff clean,
Yeah.
and this is good for your glass cleaner and stuff too,
Mhm.
vinegar.
It's great for, I think that's, what, look at the recipe that I have on the glass cleaner one, out of those old spray bottles, Kim. Which one says glass cleaner on there?
This says glass cleaner, vinegar, 30 drops of lemon water. Does that smell better?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better.
You can pass it around, let people mess with it, yeah.
Just
So, but right there,
Oh, thank you. I do that.
yeah, you gonna get, that's gonna be your bottle.
Okay,
Take home
thank you. I
with you.
appreciate that.
Since
And there's
you
a
were so
label up
brave.
there. Joni, you can add a label later if you want to.
Yeah.
I've got labels up
Yeah.
there. Okay.
But there again, you can make this your own, like say you can put more, less vinegar, more essential oils, but you just know you wanna have those 3 things together, and you can, like say, fix it to make you happy and stuff. But there you go, you've made an all-purpose cleaner. So that took you, it took us more than 2 seconds, but it didn't take long, you know, so
Mhm.
that was easy, you know? So, and same thing, a disinfectant sanitizing spray, that's when you want to use On Guard, because like there again, On Guard clears out like 99.9% of there. But here's the recipes for that, an air freshener. You can use 15 drops of wild orange and peppermint, which is known as Happy Crack, to an 8-ounce glass bottle of distilled water, yeah. We should probably fix that, that smells good. Katie, you wanna come fix the air freshener? I'll give you this'll. We're gonna put I'm gonna let you put the water to about right here.
Okay.
And then,
Kim, let her smell the harvest spice. I think it's behind her on that table back there.
yeah, she might want.
I'm telling you that the clove and the cinnamon, I don't know if you like that smell, but it gets rid of that poo smell like nothing else. It's
See, I'm not a cinnamon.
yeah, okay, then that's not gonna be for you then.
Yeah.
But it
so
works really well
you
as a
might
poo
like-
spray.
Let's do you like the Shinrin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna let you put this much water, and then
Okay.
we're gonna put just a little bit of witch hazel in it, cause it's good for room spray, so.
Okay.
So
This one was water.
that's
Just a
water
very little
and
bit.
just a little bit of witch hazel, and I'm gonna get the Shinrin for you, cause I know I have that.
I think I passed it around. Here it is right here.
You got one?
Yeah, I've got Air X and Shinrin right here.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think it made it down there for them to smell. We can pass it back around later.
Alrighty. So, do you want to add anything with the Shinrin, or you want Shinrin plain?
That smells fun.
Okay, 15 drops.
How much of the?
And just put just a little bit, like maybe thinking about a tablespoon or so in there.
That's probably enough. And yeah, that's enough. Because I'm telling you, it's kind of strong like the vinegar.
It is good for face stuff, though, let me
Yeah.
tell you. Okay.
How many drops?
Do
15.
do 20.
It's Sue, so she.
It's my oil. You can use 20.
Yeah, when it's your own, you can put more. This is just to get you at the base level of all this. So if you want it smellier or less smellier, you can control that. Okay, well, let's put that and let you test that out and see how that works.
Make sure you shake it up first.
Yeah, shake it real good, cause I'll get the oil and everything down at the bottom. Let's try that out and see how that smells.
You have to kind of pump it at first.
There
to
we
make
go.
it.
Okay, you can pass that around, but that's hers to go home with her. Try not to use much.
Hey, Katie!
I don't use it.
And Katie, make sure you get a label after class because you can put on there what it is.
Okay, and for those that want to, but just because I don't have a really good container to put it in, here's the soft scrub recipe. So anybody that wants to take a picture with your phone and stuff, so all it
You like
takes
that?
is mix a few drops of lemon, lemongrass, peppermint, or wild orange with baking soda and enough water to make a paste. So really it's baking soda, water, essential oils. How much easier can that get, you know? So it's real, and how much cheaper, because I'm telling you, you find this the right price, that is dirt cheap to make your scrubs. And then it's gonna smell
Yeah,
clean.
that's
with
gonna
the
smell
lemon
so
and
good
stuff,
with
you
those
know,
oils right
lime,
there.
Orange. You know, the good thing about it, you can change how your cleaners
Mm-hmm.
smell every time you go to doing something. So, then glass mirror cleaners, vinegar, rubbing alcohol, and a tablespoon of cornstarch, and 10 to 12 drops of citrus oil. So, real easy recipes. And like I say, this is a good thing, or even if you want to have a girls' night and y'all all get together and do it. I like this about the laundry aid because I've always had a thing about being terrified of bed bugs or any kind of mites. I don't know why, that just scares me to death. So I like that you can make this cleaner. Not only does it help keep your laundry, you know, your machine and everything clean, but you can spray it on your beds and stuff too. So here's the laundry, the different, so right here, to freshen laundry and kill dust mites, add approximately 6 drops of eucalyptus, lemon, or Air-X, because we don't like Purify, to the wash cycle. And then you can put them on the wool dryer balls and throw them in the dryer. So not only will that help soften it out, but it'll just smell good. So, you know, these are just some ideals of things you can do with these oils that you've got and stuff. Toilet cleaner. This is what Miss Sue likes. It's baking soda and 1 or 2 drops of lemon essential oil. Spray it on this and they're clean and wipe as usual. So, I don't know if do you mix it with anything?
Now it doesn't
No.
say the vinegar on there, but like
But the vinegar is what
I
makes
put
it
the-
fizz,
yes,
right?
it fizzes up.
Mm.
Yeah, and the baking soda
So I
and the
guess we
tea
just-
tree.
Yeah. So I would
This
use-
is lemon, but tea tree is going to get rid of the bacteria.
Yeah, that's why we like Miss Sue.
Yeah.
She's a wealth of knowledge. Furniture polish. Now, this is something I knew a long time ago, just because, like I say, I mess with coconut oil and soy wax all the time. So you add a cup of fractionated coconut oil and then lemon or wild orange, or you can mix them, put together. And I'm telling you, furniture likes the coconut oil. It also likes soy wax too if you end up with some extra. I know. So I make such a mess making candles. Did anybody need that? And if y'all need any of these recipes later, just let us know, and there's so many more in these books. Like I say, you can't cover everything. Floor cleaner, vinegar and 10 drops of essential oil such as lavender, lemon, peppermint, wild orange. So you get in the trend of these citrus, and if anybody knows about anything buying, citrus are the cheaper oils, like I wrote it down somewhere that I lost already. But like lemon is 15 and lemongrass is 15.50 or vice versa or something like that. I've got them written down. But these oils are cheap. Yeah, the lemon is 15.50, lemongrass is 15, peppermint's 26, lavender's 29, grapefruit's 20, and On Guard's 39. But there again, you've got 250 drops in the 15 mLs, and so you divide that out. You got a lot to make a lot of different things. And plus, like I say, just diffusing it, you're already cutting down your toxin load just doing this. So if you do nothing but diffuse it, you're already, but then you start learning what to diffuse. During allergy season, lemon, lavender, and peppermint together. That helps with allergies. When doing cold and flu, you want your On Guard going, because that's at the holistic clinic. That's what we have going a lot through the winter, because we don't want nobody being sick. So, carpet freshener. I've done this at home. There again, just get this, mix it with oil, sprinkle it, let it set for a few hours, and then you just vacuum it up. It's easy, cheap, and there again, you can decide what smell you want it to smell that day. So, and you can use as much or as little as you want. So it's so easy. So are you seeing a pattern there? So once you get certain things in your household, you can make all kinds of stuff over and over again and never have to go to the store again. Mold is scary too. Other thing because we know it can be dangerous. So there again, you've got the oils and stuff will do that. These are oils that's good for mold and fungus. So put a few drops on a clean rag, wipe down the affected area, or spray it. If you got a sprayer, I would be spraying it. I probably would not be wiping it down. I would be spraying it. Okay, some more things to use for cleaning. Right here, 2 or 3 drops of Air-X to smelly load of laundry. So if you got that stinky football laundry coming in the house after the games and stuff, throw some Air-X, throw some Shinrin in it, something good. Orange or lemon gets sticky off of glass. Air-X and water mixed in a spray bottle is good for instant air and fabric freshener. That's another thing. You can spray these on some of your clothes before you put them in the dryer, just to give it a little nice smell, like your sheets and your towels and stuff. And then On Guard disinfects and kills germ anytime. On Guard is your friend. You can make homemade deodorant. I've done that before. I've made it in a stick like that, but your normal deodorant, this is all the bad things it has and what it can do. It can actually clog your pores. So you can do this, which is coconut oil, roller bottle, lemongrass, geranium, tea tree, and lavender. The tea tree is the thing that's killing all your stink for the most part, and lavender too. And the lavender is common, so it helps from breaking out. But you do that and just roll it on. There you are. Again, it goes back to having those simple things in there. How I've made it in stick before, I've used my favorite friend, baking soda, the coconut oil, and all those things. And you can buy those little deodorant sticks off of Amazon and it pours in at first because it's the coconut oil, but then it sets up, because I don't use fractionated when I make it into a bar or to stick. I use the real coconut that when it dries, it sets up. Yeah, that looks like shortening or something. Yeah. So I use it and get it hot and put all that stuff in it, and then I pour it into those little rolly bottles, and it sets right up just like that. And lavender and vanilla are 2 really good smellings together. I've done that. I actually had a lady in a rest home, and she was very sensitive, so she was having me make her. She wanted me to make her a chocolate one. I said, well, I said I have that in my candle fragrance, but that since we're trying to be really extra natural, I said I said, unless I put some cocoa powder in it, I'm like, I don't know what that would do to it, but I talked her into sticking with the stuff we knew was good, so. But she really liked that, and it didn't break her out because she was having a bad time getting broke out. But that's where the baking soda and the lavender and stuff is really calming to the skin. Toothpaste, Miss Sue knows I love their toothpaste. And you wouldn't like what I like because I love the cinnamon. I like the On Guard, but the spearmint is really nice too. But I like it because it is all natural, and with the On Guard, it's got the whitening to it, so it's just good. But I love cinnamon. I like the Red Hot Fireballs and stuff, so I love it. But you know, this is all natural. This is the stuff you see in this, and yeah, it's a little bit more, but you're not getting all these bad things in it. Plus, I don't know as much about spearmint. Miss Sue will have to tell you, but when you're dealing with the On Guard, you've got the cloves and things that are good for oral health and stuff. So when you've got bleeding gums and stuff, you've got stuff in these to naturally help fight some of that stuff. Where in Crest, you're getting the stuff that is not good for you. You don't want to swallow their toothpaste. You don't want to swallow doTERRA's probably either because it just, but at least if you do, you feel okay about it, you know? So yeah, and it's pennies difference a day from getting the good stuff versus that's clean and natural versus getting the other. And to sum it up, we just want to use good stuff to provide our families with good, safe stuff. And it's so easy. And like I say, take these sheets here because there is no way I could cover everything. There's so many fun, easy ideals on here. There's 2 apps if you want to download. This will help you when you're shopping, trying to decide if things are good for you, bad for you. Yucca is your food app. I love it. It's I don't know, Yucca, I'm not sure. I'm country. I'm not sure I'm saying it right. But it's really good because not only will it tell you if it scores to be a good or bad item, you can open it further and it'll tell you what the actual hazardous items in it are and what that means. So it'll tell you like, this affects your breathing, or this makes somebody hyperactive, or this affects your heart, or this has, you know, formaldehyde in it, whatever. It'll tell you those. And healthy living is more your skin products, your shampoos and stuff like that. And so there you are. That's all she wrote. And we got more recipes up here if anybody wants. I've got some more things we can show you off these sheets. And we got tons of recipes in this book if you want to take pictures of it. Because how many of you have this big book? 8.0 has got the most, look in the living section because that's where, but if you've got, Miss Sue I think has 9.0 and for some reason, makes no sense, they took the living section, the most, I think, practical for us. So if y'all ever want me to just print off some of these, there is some really, really good recipes. But I'll pass this around so you can see the living section because I'm telling you, it's got everything good. So just look through this living section. Yeah. Well, me and Miss Sue thought one of us was crazy because I'm like, yeah, it's got all these recipes. She said, no, it don't. I'm like, yes, it does. And
Not
so
the
my
new
book
one.
did and her book didn't. So yeah, that's all she wrote, folks. And so, Miss Sue, did you have anything to
Were
add?
you gonna have any of them like share their favorite oil?
Yes,
That might be something good to get on the
Yes,
video.
ma'am. Okay. I'm going to start with you, Joni, because you've probably been here a little bit longer. If you will, tell your name and your favorite oil, if you have one yet. If you're newer, I understand you might not have one yet. And how you like to use it. So,
My name's Joni Macemore, and I actually had a lot of favorites so far, but my favorite oil would probably be the lavender, and I use it, it's been mainly for my allergies. I do what she said, the lemon, lavender, and peppermint, but mainly that, sleeping in my kids, I just use it to help them kind of get calmer, but that's one of my favorite ones.
Awesome. Nancy's new.
Yeah.
She hasn't been using them very often, or
Yeah.
very long, I should
I
say.
know what mine is, but my brain is like.
What do you use it for? I might remember. Oh, is it the deep blue?
Well, I use the deep blue.
Lemongrass.
Well, we made a roller.
You made a roller.
But it's for the pain, the
Marjoram, copaiba, blue tansy, frankincense.
Lemongrass.
It's for the pain, huh?
Deep blue's my my favorite.
Aroma touch. No,
no. Why am I blank?
I don't know. It's because I got the camera on you.
She asked a question, that's always
Well, if you think of it, you let us know. But we made you the roller bottle. Does that roller work good
Yeah.
on your shoulder?
I use that, like many times a day.
Yeah, well, I'll bring it to you. How
And,
about that?
we did
I want everybody to get to do a little something if they want to.
I wonder if I have it on my phone.
It's much
But
better to
it's-
spend the night.
let's
listening
see.
to it, 'cause that's the fun part.
Are you filming
Well,
me?
once you, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Class, I should
D.
figure out the chapstick.
Okay, hi.
What's your favorite oil?
I'm Dee Blum. I had a chance to write them down, so I have a little
Okay.
advantage. I think I've got 3 favorites. The pepper or the super mint, I use in the morning to like
Wake up.
get me going.
Yeah.
And I get hot, so I'll put it on the back of my
For
neck,
cooling,
just cool
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
The Shenren is new to me, and I'm still just like putting it on my skin and smelling it, just for enjoyment. And the lavender and serenity, I use at night to calm myself down. Helps my legs,
The restless
the
leg.
restless
Yeah.
leg, and the blue,
Deep blue.
the deep blue rub. I love that for my elbow, and my knees. I could go on and on, but those
Yeah.
are my top.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Becky, would you like to share? Hi. Sure. This is Becky and her daughter Hannah. So tell us what your favorite oil is.
Oh goodness, so I have several favorites, but I'll go with, because I like grapefruit in my water every day. My absolute favorite is peppermint. Put it under my nose just to kind of freshen up in the morning.
Yeah.
My forehead, when a little sinus, back of my neck for a headache.
Yep.
Tummy for different
So
things.
versatile, right? Yeah.
Muscle pain, I use it a lot every day.
You would like that peppermint class that Maddie teaches, kind of like 101 ways to use peppermint kind of thing. Hannah, do you have another oil that's your favorite?
I have a couple. I like the adaptive roll-on. I've used the capsules before for mom, but it just helps calm me down if I'm feeling stressed or anxious. And On Guard, I use that all the time on diffuser at home.
On Guard.
Yeah.
And you like the adaptive roller, that's the one for stress, anxiety. Perfect. It's interesting that so many people are saying a different oil, because everybody's different, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna come over here to Patsy. Patsy,
Well, I'm kind of torn in between the two.
that's okay, you can say
I
two.
like her peppermint is probably my favorite because I never go to bed at night that I don't kind of put the peppermint on, and then I put it in my hands, and then I go to bed with smelling it because I have a sleep apnea machine.
Do you think it helps with breathing?
I
then?
do.
It
I
helps
do.
with the open up
Okay.
your sinuses.
Yes, I love the peppermint. But I also have to say that, and this is kind of on the tummy time.
Tummy tamer. That's
Yes.
got peppermint and spearmint in
Yes,
there.
and that, I have to use that a lot.
That's great. So
stomach
it helps with
issues.
like gas
Yes.
and digestion.
Yes.
So, and that's that's from the kids line, but adults
But
can
I
use
think
those
I've ordered
too.
3. I've got them all ready.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. Well, we're gonna say bye to everybody. Thanks for watching.